This week, Under the Hood for Dummies, Dancing with the Stars, Seahawks vs. Broncos, whose side are you on? Free food or fuel? Stay tuned till the end for Burgundy vs. Manning. Woody's weekly update starts now. I'm Theresa.
And I'm Ian. Last night, Theresa and I went and watched Chillicothe's very own Dancing with the Stars to root on our very own Sally.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Let's take a look at some of her amazing dance moves.
All a whirlwind of blonde hair and cowboy boots, all of which I'm a fan of.
Congrats to the entire team for winning! Woo! Now we're sending it to Bailey, who is live at Woody's with Andy Perkins! Hey, Bailey.
Thanks, Theresa and Ian. I'm here today with Andy Perkins, sales advisor at Woody's Automotive Group. Today, I am super excited to be talking about one of his customers, Randall Daniels from Hale, Missouri. How did they find out about Woody's?
They found out about Woody's because they live close by here, just about 25 miles south in Hale, Missouri, and this is the second car that they've purchased from me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys did some great work together. In fact, I happen to know exactly what Randall said in his review. Would you like to hear it?
I guess, but don't embarrass me, please.
Andy, Andy, Andy. 3 cheers for Andy. Best salesman on this side of the Mississippi. If I ever has a brother, I'd want him to be just like Andy. He's not your typical employee. Fate brought Andy to us. 5 stars. What an amazing thing to say. Do you have anything you would like to say to Randall if he is watching?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that it was great working with him and his family. The vehicle was actually for his son, and his daughter was there too. And so it was just a great family experience for all of us. And the next time he's looking, I think he's going to come back to Woody's.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Andy.
Absolutely.
Back to you guys at the Wow Factory.
Thanks, Bailey! Great review, Andy! Now it's time for another Under the Hood with Dummies with the very talented Ian Grimmins.
So I've got this 2011 Chevy Tahoe LTZ. It's completely loaded with all the features you could possibly need. Well, that won't do you any good if your car won't start. So instead of spending a lot of money to get a new one, try these home remedies first. So your car may not start because you've got a bad connection to your battery. So I'm going to show you how to clean your terminals. You're going to want to unplug the terminals, negative post first and the positive. I've already done the negative, so I'm going to do the positive real fast. There we go, just set that there. You're just going to twist it off or pull it. So a little home remedy, you're going to mix a cup of water, usually warm, not hot, but warm water, with about a teaspoon of baking soda. Stir it together pretty good, and then you're going to dip like a brush or a toothbrush, maybe just a rag. You're going to just wipe off the terminals. Just give it a good scrub. The actual battery posts. And then the terminal itself. And then you're going to want to wipe it off with a rag to make sure it's nice and dry before you reconnect. You don't want any electricity going through you. So we're just going to dry it off, make sure it's nice and dry. You're going to reconnect the post, positive first and then the negative. So if your car still won't start after that, you can have your battery tested for the voltage. We can do that here at Woody's Automotive Group, and if that doesn't work, they'll take it from there and they'll probably want you to buy a new one, which they also do.
Fascinating! Thank you for that. I used your toothbrush, by the way, to clean my battery yesterday. I hope you don't mind. Speaking of fascinating, Seahawks vs. Broncos. That should be an exciting game.
Definitely.
Which team is high on your list?
I'm obviously going to be choosing the Seahawks because of Richard Sherman. Need I say more? Thug life.
Woot woot. First off, Ian doesn't watch football. Ian watches soccer, which is also football. But, again, be a man. Come on. And, Seahawks, just because you're rooting for that guy that thinks he's a thug, or people said he was a thug, do you think you're a thug? Do you? Because you're not. Far from it. So, case in point, my side is better because I actually watch football. Boom. Of course, that's the team you're picking. I'm going with the Broncos. 1, because the Chiefs are out, and 2, I like their jerseys. Right? Whose side are you on? Tweet us at WowWoodys using the hashtags Team T for me, the best, or Team I for Ian,
for number
the
1.
worst.
So Team I or Team T. Obviously Team I for team number 1. The Seahawks, they fly high, obviously. You know what I mean. And then the Broncos, really? Because of the jerseys, orange, hideous color. 2, football, not fashion design. There is a difference. You have to tackle people, they get concussions, they die. No one dies in fashion design. Why don't you pick that for some stupid reason? Oh my gosh, and my toothbrush. Really? Clean your own battery with your own toothbrush or your cat's toothbrush, but not my toothbrush. My teeth are fine, and yours, well, use your own toothbrush. That's all I'm saying. We just sold a record-breaking 41 cars this past holiday weekend, so if that doesn't wow you, nothing will.
Take a look at all these happy customers. A lot of happy faces. Hey Ian, should we see who the winner is this week?
Yes. Oh, so stressful.
What?
So the winner is the driver of a blue Chrysler Pacifica. License plate is N3L, spotted by the very own Mark Jenkins. Yeah.
Sorry.
At Walmart.
Now, if this is you have 5 days to call into Woody's at 660-646-3466 and ask for Sonny or I, either one, both of us at the same time. Now, if you don't have one of these lovely bumper stickers, you can also come into Woody's, pick one up, or you can email us and we could mail you one.
Let's check on Don Burgundy, who is with a very special guest.
Hey Don, so you're a football fan, aren't you?
Oh, you know it. I followed that glorious and majestic sport since I was a baby.
So you're going to watch the Super Bowl, right?
You know, I was supposed to go to the Super Bowl this year. I was invited by one of my dear friends, quarterback Dayton Manning. When I stopped being a world-famous anchorman, those plans kind of fell apart. I actually interviewed Dayton a while ago. I remember that like it was yesterday. Hello, America, sports fans, Super Bowl lovers. Tonight my guest is none other than 12-time Hall of Fame quarterback Dayton Manning. Dayton, can you hear me?
I sure can, Ron, and it's an honor to be talking to you.
Dayton, can you hear me?
Yes, Ron, I can, very clearly. Can you hear me, Ron?
Yes, loud and clear. Can you hear me all right?
What do you think?
Well, you seem to be able to hear me all right. You can hear me. Dayton, here's something I have to ask you right off the line. You're one of the great quarterbacks playing the game today, probably one even of the top 40 quarterbacks playing right now. You've risen to the lofty stature of playing without a mustache. You're running around on that field every weekend, and I've got to tell you, you remind me of a smooth baby's behind. Let's face it, all the great leaders have had mustaches. Jeff Henderson, Andy Perkins, Scott Cooper, Polly Appleberry, the guy from Barney Miller, Corey Huffman. The list goes on and on.
Barney Miller. Well, first off, Ron, some of those guys weren't quarterbacks as far as I know, and I guess to tell you the truth, I never had much of a desire to grow any facial hair.
Well, Dayton, that's all the time we have. I want to thank you, my guest, Dayton Manning. I know we can always count on you. You're a dear friend.
Thanks a lot, as you are as well, Don.
Well, good luck at the Super Bowl. I'm sure that's going to be one bowl that's smoking. We'll be right back.
Go Broncos!
Woot, woot. Let's take a sneak peek at next week's episode.
Hey guys, Ian and I have been here at the Staples Center camping out all night waiting for the Grammys. So make sure you watch the Grammys this Sunday. Tweet us your best and worst dressed at WowWoodys using the hashtags WowWorst and WowBest. We will announce the winners next week. This has been another Woody's Weekly Update. I'm Theresa.
And I'm Ian.
And that's a slice of Manning. Manning!
Sherman!
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Thug
Why do we always do this? No, you are not a thug. Wait! Here's the gift of the week.
No one is there, come again. No one is there, come again.